Hi, my name is Chris Reisinger, and welcome to Principles of Finance Business 301. So here's what I'm going to do. At this video I've created here, I'm going to go through the course website, going to go through some logistics, explain a little bit about some of the assignments, with the idea that if you can watch this video, we don't need to go over it in class on Friday, and we can get out earlier. Sounds good to you? All right. So here in the course website, we have everything organized, but each module is organized by week. One of the things I like to do in my classes is that each week is the same as far as the things that are required. For the most part, you don't have any different assignments that are there for one week and there for the other. You'll see that I tried to shorten the names of everything. I don't know if you use the Canvas app, but when I was taking the class through Canvas, one thing that was annoying is I tried to just look and see what was going on this week on my phone, and then everything was truncated and I couldn't read it, so then I'd have to open it up. So it's designed so if you have the Canvas app, you can take a look at it on your phone, see what's going on this week, see what's due, and you can see everything without having to dig into it. Now, a couple things about class is that we're using Excel for everything. So the way the class will work is in class will be like a hands-on lab with Microsoft Excel. We're going to learn the financial concepts by doing them. This is so this is not an accounting class. We're not just learning about financial statements. We're learning about the analysis of all the financial information. So I think it's important that we also understand the tools for how we do that. Um, Again, I think I put it in the email. It would be boring and pointless to try and teach you how to build a birdhouse without also teaching you how to use a hammer and nail and saw. So I think it's important that we learn the tools for it. So that being said, perhaps finance is just not a very big deal to you. And by the time you're done, though, what I found is that everyone needs to use Excel at some point in their careers or their jobs, and so this gives you some added benefit of walking with some Excel knowledge, if nothing else. Now, I do believe that the financial part of this will be very beneficial for you. We'll be learning about things as far as calculating your own payments and understanding how loans work and loan payments, to saving for retirement and the way investments work. So, besides being able to understand how finance and budgets work and understanding financial decision making in your day job, we'll also be learning a lot of financial information that would help you in your personal life as well. So let's see, we have the course in here. And you go to the home page, that's where all the modules are. If you go to the syllabus section, so let's see, besides the syllabus, everyone will be doing a presentation. And so there's some guidelines for the individual presentations, and how they're evaluated. Now, one thing about the presentations is that we're not going to be doing the presentation. You're going to be presenting, but we're not going to be presenting in class. And so one of the ways I'm creating my video, when you go into the assignment, I do have directions on how to create a video out of your PowerPoint. But one of the easier ways, I think, is I'm using Google Chrome right here. And if you can see this icon right here, this is called Screencastify. And it's a way to record what is on going on your desktop. And that's how I'm recording this. So the best way to do it is to create a PowerPoint, or you could use Google Slides, put your presentation together. I encourage the use of graphics and charts, put that all in there. And then you can use Screencastify to record it. Now, I have a camera on here so you can see me. I just think as the instructor, I'm hopefully make it more interesting, hopefully a little bit more personable. You don't have to do that. You don't have to have this little on here to record yourself if you don't want to. But I do need you to record the video and upload it as a video. So you can either upload the video file into Canvas, or you can upload the video file into, I think the preferred way would actually be upload the video file into something like YouTube, Vimeo, or possibly even Facebook, and then provide us a link. And then everyone can just view the link. That way people can, because everyone's going to be required to watch these presentations. And so that's why it's nice to create a link. That way, if someone is out at a kids practice or something like that, they can just click the link and they can watch it, when they have a few free minutes. So that being said, one thing I will say is the presentation guidelines are 5 to 7 minutes. don't go more than 7 minutes for two reasons. One, that means everyone's going to have to go through a lot of these presentations, and if they're 10 minutes each, it's going to take them a while to do that. The other thing is the longer the video, then the uh, the larger the video file is going to be, and it makes it more difficult. And then that when we want to upload it to YouTube anyways, they've got time limits on it. So keep it right between 5 and 7 minutes. All right, so let's go ahead and go into the syllabus. All right, so there's going to be a lot of sections in here. I probably will skip through just because I would do this even in class because pretty basic. So one thing I will say is it is important that you pay if I I don't know how long you've been in the A program, but it is important that there's a lot of outside work to these classes. And so this 21 hours is probably not too far, as I've asked with other students in the past in this class. Um, that's very close to what it probably will be. So make sure you set aside regular time to be working on these different assignments. Kind of put a schedule on there as we talk about the due dates. Kind of find a way to get those done, and like find a way to schedule time to work on them regularly, so you're not rushing at the last minute. So here's my email address. Now, most of the time, if I feel like students are usually contacting me through Canvas, it goes to my email right here, and I have my Lincoln College email on my phone, so I check it regularly. You can also email me directly if you ever need to. That is my cell phone number. If you need to text me for something, that's perfectly fine. A lot of times with these classes, I copy the course from the last time I did it into the one I'm teaching now. And sometimes what happens is something unintended happens, like a quiz is locked out for whatever reason. Maybe last course I had to do something special for whatever reason, and I forgot I did that. And so if all of a sudden you're trying to go take a quiz, um, then that'd be a situation where you'd want to text me like, hey, I can't get into the quiz. Text me with that because there's a good chance I can fix that right from my phone. Other cases, if it was something about homework, it might need to wait until I get to a computer or something, or until I'm done with work, my day job or something like that. Now, if you were to contact me with either one of those methods and you didn't hear me for 24 hours, try it again or try a different method. Either something happened accidentally, or on the rare case, maybe I forgot or something. All right, so there's the books. You should have already heard what the books are, and hopefully it was mentioned to you. You don't need to purchase the Connect package. I have all the quizzes in Canvas. That'd be the only reason that we need Connect. So you don't need it. You do need access to Microsoft Excel. So we are going to be working in computer labs when we're in class. So it's always possible you can come in to the computer labs to work on them. But either way, you will need Microsoft Excel. I one time had someone who tried to use Google Sheets, and they did all right for a lot of it. It's just there's a few functions in Excel that Google Sheets doesn't replicate. I will tell you, this is one of my favorite classes to teach. I work in finance, and so a lot of the stuff that we're going to go over in class is stuff that I've actually done in my day job. And so it's stuff that I like doing, stuff that I definitely have opinions about. Hopefully I can add validity to it, or give you more information, because I can tell you we'll learn about something in class. I'll be able to tell you about it, the time that I did it and how this kind of worked, kind of give you some real world application for us. So here is the syllabus. One thing I'll mention right now is that sometimes one of the difficult things when you're putting these courses together is you list everything out in the syllabus, and then I've got to redo and list everything out in the course, in the Canvas course. And so sometimes something commonly it's something small, like the time something is due. My syllabus might say 6 o'clock, but Canvas might say 5 o'clock. All right, so whenever you see something like that, right now the syllabus is always a source of truth. So if you were to notice a discrepancy between the syllabus and the Canvas course, the syllabus is always the standard. So we'll just assume if there's a discrepancy that Canvas is wrong. Oh, that kind of stinks. I guess I gotta start over. Actually, maybe I'll just do that. Okay, I'm gonna keep on going, and you'll probably see several videos. So continue on. So here's the scope and sequence. I'm gonna just skip through that, so I'll let you take a look at that. One thing to notice is that most everything is due at 6 a.m. on Monday.